What kind of tea do you drink?
Black.
I'm into chai tea.
Why the hell are you drinking black tea? Why don't you drink white tea, huh? Oh, you did that's funny!
Okay, so if you're starting the video, I think you will have to start off with actually telling people who the fuck I am, because I don't think anyone actually knows.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows who you are, dude.
I mean, like GrizzlyMerry. You'll have to name drop that.
Merry Christmas.
Welcome back to the Monica Bears channel. My name is Monica Bears, and we're going to be interviewing. Oh my God! They muted. I am so disappointed. I'm just kidding. Anyway, we're here interview.
I'm muting so I don't fucking make noise while you're talking, alright?
It's okay. Make noise. It's good. We're gonna be interviewing GrizzlyMerry, the person that CavitySam put in charge after like her server went to doo-doo because she sent nudes to a minor.
A couple minors. In the infamous Lewd Puppies Orgies group chat.
Yeah, and she said, it was just a joke name. Yeah. Who names their group chat Lewd Puppy Orgies? You know what? Let's just name this group chat Lewd
right ahead.
Lewd Puppies interview orgy. There.
No.
Actually, no.
Featuring British.
Threesome. There.
Threesome.
Okay, Dew, I think you're off to ask the first question to Grizzly Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello, it is I, GrizzlyMerry. I go by Macabre nowadays.
You
Well,
sound like Nexpo.
Who the fuck is Nexpo?
Hey,
He's just a guy who does like videos. He's like, welcome back to Nexpo.
He does commentary, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And he sounds just like this dude sounds just like him. Little British boy sounding just like another YouTuber. Okay, Dewmonic, you can go now.
Yeah, so how'd you get your first step into the animatronic community? How'd you end up in this hellhole?
Oh, it's a tale. When I was a kid, I would customize Furbies. Anyone remember those things?
That's sexy. Go on.
I would, dismantle them, repair broken ones. I was a fucking kid as well. I was like, what, 9 years old?
Oh, just like Aaron Fector dismantling radios and putting them back together.
Yeah, someone's compared me to that before and I did not like it. But, yeah, and through that I found Chuck E. Cheese. Because I like Furbies due to the whole, mechanical nature of them.
Mm-hmm.
What era of Chuck E. Cheese are we talking about here?
I just found Chuck E. Cheese in general, like what it was.
But Chuck E. Cheese doesn't exist in Britain.
No, I found it on the internet.
But the internet doesn't exist in Britain.
You're right, it doesn't.
Britain's still in the colonial era, if I remember right. Everything there is horse and buggy, no electricity.
Right, and through that, yeah, I found Chuck E. Cheese, and through Chuck E. Cheese, I found the Rockafire explosion. And that is how I ended up here, sadly. Quite the tale. It's
Quite
not really
the tale.
good.
Very great. My turn! So, what is your personal opinion on the Rockafire explosion? Not like the community, I mean like the band.
And there's only one right answer to that question.
I mean, personally, I think it's good. There's nothing wrong with it.
Favorite character
Interesting.
out of the Rockafire explosion. Your favorite character?
Easily Fats.
Well, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Could have said Duke LaRue. Could have said Duke LaRue, but okay.
Could
have said Duke.
I coulda, but I didn't. I like Fats.
Duke LaRue is a good character, but you gotta keep in mind, alright? We have a funny monkey.
It's
that
a
likes
drum that
coleslaw.
plays the drums.
And he wears a fancy yellow suit.
Duke is a spaceman!
Yeah, Fats. I like the Rockafire's music. The music fucking slaps. I'll admit. I do like listening to it.
Do you have a favorite song, or just you like the songs in general?
Favorite. I do have a favorite. I don't remember exactly what tape it was.
Catch a wave, catch a wave.
Catch a Wave, it slaps, but, it's actually a Duke song that I like. It's, Tennessee Waltz, I think.
Light my fire.
Tennessee Waltz. Quite one that people don't really talk about very much.
Tennessee.
I can't say I've heard of that one.
The Kajun medley is also really good. I don't know.
The what?
The Cajun medley.
Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce that.
Did you just say Kajun mentally?
Yeah,
Kajun?
that's how it's spelt.
Oh, come on, guys. My name is Mr. Macabre. We're gonna go to the Kajun mentally. Come on, guys. We're gonna get in the Hello Governor mobile. Come on. Come on. Listen to the horn. Hello,
Let's
Governor.
listen to the Kajan League.
Okay, dude, your turn to answer. Question answer.
Yeah, so you were tinkering with Furbies, then you discovered Chuck E. Cheese, and you went down this cursed animatronic pipeline into the
Yeah.
Rockafire explosion, a community that has been under fire a lot
Yeah,
recently from
no.
the various controversial public figures.
Yeah. I am deeply ashamed of the Rockafire community, to be honest. I don't often like to associate with it. There are some good things, but the bad outweigh the good.
So, how exactly did you get involved with CavitySam? Like, obviously you were a moderator. I imagine you must have been in her good graces or relatively deep within her fold.
Yeah. Beforehand, I was friends with Andrea before she made the server. I was actually one of the people who helped set up the original server.
Oh,
before-
really?
Yeah.
So you were actually there since the beginning. How did that come about?
I said, "Oh, I'll help you." So because she mentioned it offhandedly, and it's like, "Oh, you want to make a Discord server? I happen to be on Discord, so I'll help you."
Pretty good qualifications, I'd say.
And it was just me, her, and someone else in the server, and we set it all up. I was friends with Andrea for years before that. Just generally talking about random things. I'd ask a question about something she'd know about. And likewise, sometimes she'd ask me about something, and I'd answer to the best of my abilities.
Who would know? She would send news to minors years later. And then her boyfriend would also be weird to minors years later.
Have you gotten to talk much with her boyfriend?
I've spoken to him once, and that was when Andrea first left the server, because she just kind of up and left. So I called him and was like, "Look, what the fuck's going on? You better explain fast." I talked to him for about 5 minutes, and he would not let me talk to Andrea. I was just trying to talk to Andrea, not him, but he wouldn't let me talk to her for some reason.
When you called him, does he have like that exact fucking Frankenstein voice he has on video where he's like, hello? He sounds very slow.
I don't actually remember much of his voice. I just remember that he would not let me talk to Andrea no matter how much I asked him. Because I was wanting to make sure everything was going alright over there. 'Cause
Okay.
Andrea sometimes jumps the gun,
Wait, who jumped again? Andrea or Bobby?
Andrea sometimes jumps the gun, so I was like, "Look, I want to talk to Andrea. I just want to make sure everything's fucking fine." But he wouldn't let me talk to her. That was in... How long ago was that, actually? Let me check. I will have the date on Instagram. Ask your next question while I'm looking.
Cool. What was my next question?
Here we go. It was in...
Wait, shit, I hear a car.
It was in
Ooh.
It was in mid-2021, so
Okay, mid
a little
2021.
while ago.
Okay, so my question. So when Andrea said, "I'm gonna restore the Circus Playhouse, Pam," what did you actually have faith that she was gonna actually restore the band?
Yeah, I mean, I still do. Andrea is very slow at working. That's something that's completely undeniable. I mean, I ordered a Freddy Fazbear and Foxy headbase from her, and it took 3 years to get them.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but... Yeah, it's not excusable, but I know she does get stuff done. You just really have to sit and wait it out. Which isn't good business at all, but... She's not lying. She does fulfill her obligations, just in an extremely slow amount of time.
And she takes on so many obligations at once, so
Yeah, I
there's
think
trouble
she doesn't
juggling all
know.
that.
I think she doesn't know when to say, it's enough. Let me just get through this. She tends to take on a lot more than she can handle, and then obviously she cracks under the pressure.
So I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to animatronic lingo. What exactly are head bases?
Headbase isn't. It's like costuming. It's not to do with the animatronics, and more to do with the costumes that are over the animatronics, the mascots.
I thought it was the shells.
I ordered a Freddy Fazbear and Foxy foam headbase. Pretty much, it's just a head carved out of foam for costuming.
I knew that.
Do you have bots, or were you trying to use them as like walk-around masks?
I just bought them because I thought it'd be, a quaint little item to have, I'd just look at it and go, huh, that's funny. And even now I look at them and go, huh, that's funny. So I got what I wanted in the end.
Yar.
Real life enough.
Yar, me mateys!
Yar.
Me boxing!
Oh, I forgot your voice actor. Oh.
Freddy
Wait.
Fazbear. Now
Wait,
would
wait.
be a good time to hold your breath.
Wait. Can you do a Fats?
Oh yeah.
That's the best I can do.
This song is not about a monkey. It is about a jungle man named Guitar Zen. See, you got it straight?
It's not about a monkey, is it?
Not about a monkey, is it?
Well, my cue card said about a monkey. Now you think take from here?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay. Well, see, there's this guy. He sings in a big casino. Oh shit, I forgot it already. Okay.
No. Wait. You got it all wrong. There ain't nothing about no nightclub in this song. Now, please quit laughing.
No.
Okay.
Spirit of Christmas by Duke LaRue.
Don't
Roller skate.
gag the house with roller
Okay,
skates.
I'm getting sidetracked now. What's going on? Okay, next question. What's up?
Okay. Okay, I got one. Why? I got one. Why does Andrea just keep Lionel and Barney and Charlie and Lola all in her garage with the lawnmower?
Where the hell else will she keep him?
So you could just release them into the wild. Hashtag free Lionel.
Aren't they circus animals?
All right, I've got another question, and I've noticed this with British actors in general, especially singers. How do you turn your British on and off to do voices?
A gruelingly long learning process.
It's like you're American, but not.
American. I want a Big Mac and a cheeseburger and a fucking Tesla.
Sir, this is a Burger King.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Are you gonna order or are you just gonna fucking sit there?
We have Teslas, but we don't have burgers. Sold out.
Dude, I guess you can ask the next question. I'm just kind of goofing around at this point.
So now that about a year or so has passed since the initial CavitySam drama. Fun fact actually, the 1-year anniversary of that is coming up on June 24th, I think. That's when I uploaded the iconic video Unproblematic Queen. It's actually my first ever collab with Maddie here. How do you feel about CavitySam currently?
Okay, right. I think this is actually quite an important thing to state. When it comes to CavitySam / Andrea, I'm neutral on her, right? And that sounds bad out of context. Now, what she did do what she did. Everyone knows what she fucking did. But I personally don't believe it was fuck, can't talk. I personally don't believe it was malicious. I just think she was a fucking idiot and didn't check who she was sending it to.
I think there's a good possibility of that. She doesn't seem like the predatory type to actually intentionally seek out minors to exchange pictures.
Yeah. No. Now, Bobby is a different story.
Ooh, tell us about your opinion on Bobby Brown.
Well, I just know what he did was completely undeniable because he was fully aware the entire time. Whereas Andrea, I just think she made a stupid mistake, and went the completely wrong way about it when it was brought up. Instead of taking accountability, she tried to deflect, which is not something you want to do.
I mean, she does deflect a lot.
Yeah, she made it worse for herself by the way she reacted, but I think she just made a stupid mistake.
Well, now that you put it that way, in your very, very sad British voice, I can kind of see that. I understand. Very nice. Okay. I like this guy. We should interview more guys like him.
That's true. We should do a GrizzlyMerry interview. I bet that would go pretty hard.
We should do an interview on George Washington. Okay, what's another question? What's your opinion on Pizza Time Theater?
It's good. I mean, it's alright. The bots are primitive, but I like them.
Define primitive.
Jank. They're
Define
not.
jank.
They're
We're using all these fancy British words.
they're not that. They're no marvels of engineering, but they work. They work for what they're made for.
Well,
They're quite bare bones.
Bare bones. They didn't have bones. They had like sticks for mechs. But
That's what I
when
mean.
when you compare them to the Rockafire, I'm pretty sure Billy Bob could probably knock him over.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no padding inside of the body costumes either. It's just kind of like fabric draped over the skeleton.
Oh.
Fucking skeleton. I sound like a FNAF kid. Over the endoskeleton.
The endoskeleton.
That's actually the
Actually-
endoskeleton.
According to my calculations, as a Rockafire fan of 5 years, it's called the mechanical engineerings. I should know.
Hey guys, it's me. I just want to clarify right now that the real term for them is actually endoskeleton. Now I know a lot of people don't understand because you're fucking stupid. But you know, they're actually called endoskeleton. So get your facts straight, all right?
Why do you sound like a fucking geek? You sound like Rolf if he had dentures.
Hey guys, it's me, Francis.
That's dead on. Oh my god.
I wanted to talk about something today that not a lot of people are talking about. It's the Rockafire explosion, alright? And this shit I saw in my fucking childhood, alright?
What's another animatronic band that you find interesting apart
Country Bear
from
Jamboree.
Hmm?
The Country Bear Jamboree fucking rocks.
Disney?
Yeah.
Okay, I was kind of confusing them for the Hard Luck Bears for a minute.
Basic bitch answer, but yeah, the Disney ones.
I like Big Al. He's fat.
No, what the fuck? Oh, no, not what you said. My fucking burger's gone. I think my dog came into my room and fucking stole my burger. Oh man, fuck! I was looking forward to eating that shit.
Well, you better go.
You really are going full American.
I
That's my fucking
think
dinner.
I don't think it's burger. I think it's burger.
Burger. I'm gonna wrestle the burger out of that damn dog when I see him. Alright,
Just a dog. Calm down, dude.
you ate my dinner. Alright, what's the
Just
next
a
question?
dog.
Do you drizzle tea on your burgers over in Britain?
No, we dunk the burgers.
Is it true that you guys have really bad teeth?
Oh, some of us do, yeah. My teeth are immaculate and pearly white.
Are they jagged?
No, well, they used to be.
Speaking of jagged teeth, we're both bonded in the sense that we both somehow managed to have one of the most
exactly
psycho
where this
people.
is going.
We had one
I
of the
know-
most psycho people in the animatronic community as our moderator.
I know exactly where this is fucking going. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh boy. I know immediately what you're gonna segue into.
So, what was it like having Pikalove as second in command?
Ah!
It was. I don't. I need to actually think about what I'm saying before I talk, otherwise I stuttered.
That's a problem I have too, honestly. I really need to filter out my words.
She was fine. I don't really get involved
Wait,
with
I
other
don't.
people.
What do you mean by fine? Like fine mentally or fine physically?
She did her job.
If you mean physically, then no. But
no,
mentally,
like,
no.
She did her job just fine.
She looks
know.
like a beaver.
I wasn't really, interacting with everyone. I was just like, oh yeah.
I know Travis Sheffer might be watching this. I really don't know. He might be. But Travis, I'm very sorry. Very sorry for who you're dating right now. Godspeed, my friend.
Pika was alright. She did, Tabitha did her job, I didn't really acknowledge her much until she started that channel in her server. I think it was like a lolcow channel. With
Yeah, it was titled GrizzlyMerry and Mods, and it's where she
Yeah.
would take screenshots of your mod chat and essentially
like-
just make fun of you behind your back.
Alright, listen, dude. I'm apologizing that I didn't blur your name out or whatever, but they have a right to know that their stuff was shared.
Yeah, so does GrizzlyMerry. He has a right to know that you were fucking leaking his mod chats. What's your fucking...
Jeez.
What's your case?
Oh my god. The reason we created the Minds chat... Do you know why the Minds chat was even created in the first place? Because I thought it was just me and Franker at the beginning. It was created because we were fed up with the Andrea server. We thought it was stupid, and then all of a sudden she made me a mod, and they're like, we all gotta share stuff from the mod chat. I thought it was funny. That was the whole point of the server. We were
Well,
like...
even after
we were-
Andrea got dethroned, you're still leaking his mod chats.
I don't think I've really shared anything besides when somebody gets banned, because again, I'm like, I'm letting them know, like, hey, you got banned.
There's literally a channel title called GrizzlyMerry and Mods.
Okay, listen, we made the channel when Andrea was in charge. That's what we made it for. I haven't really said much because now I'm quote unquote second in command, and I don't really the channel, the whole thing has calmed down a lot more now that Andrea's not in charge of it.
Well, you see my fucking case here. You have a history of leaking mod chats. Why would I want you as a moderator?
Okay, it's I don't take the Andrea thing seriously. She just added me one day as a mod, and like, if you don't want me as a moderator, that's fine. But why'd you wait this long?
It was literally the night after our argument. I unmodded you.
Yeah, like I'm not a fucking lolcow. I don't do shit worth being made fun of for.
What is even a lolcow?
So, Christian, pretty much. You know, someone who just fuels their own fire.
They do a bunch of goofy shit and they get laughed at by the majority of the internet.
Yeah. Like, and it was after I learned about that, I was like, oh, okay, what the fuck's this? And then I heard all the accounts of, you know, people talking about Tabitha, saying how she's power hungry and claws her way into power by, you know, getting into every small pocket.
Let's just say she used her beaver teeth to gnaw her way through.
And you know, when you learn that, like, someone's going to attempt to take over your, well, like, it had just become my server at the time, I immediately put a stop to it. I just went flat out, said no to her. It's not gonna happen.
And what was her reaction?
I honestly don't remember. She probably got mad.
Based on what I've seen, I can confirm that she was very salty about it.
I didn't pay much attention at all to her. That's why I don't really remember much of what happened. I just, you know, I heard what she'd been doing and what she had planned to be doing, and I immediately just went, nope, not happening. And the thing is, though, like, I talked to Tabitha before she became a mod, you know, because I didn't just let her in to be second in command just because. You know, I called with her for like a solid hour and we just, you know, talked about, you know, fucking animatronics and shit.
Okay, so how did Tabitha become like big?
Well,
How is she dating Travis?
Well, she tends to, like, I don't know how to explain it properly. She, like, gets into all the small pockets of the community, right? So, like, little places that, you know, don't have much going on, she'll become a moderator there. She'll keep doing that in every other small little faction, and because due to that, people start recognizing her name because she's everywhere. She doesn't have much power at all, but she seems like she does because she's everywhere. You know, she watermarks footage she doesn't even own and uploads it, so when people see it, they see her name. So, when they see her name on a Discord server or on a post, they go, oh, she was the one who uploaded that video, she must have found that video, she must have all this stuff that I want.
Bro. Like that Wolfpack 5 video where she puts her own name in the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Despite not even owning the footage.
Yeah, like, she didn't film that. That's something I have a problem with in general, and I guess, one of my
I found out, off topic, but the person who filmed that at the expo was the black guy. Me and Dew found out. So that black guy's probably like, that's my footage out there somewhere in the world.
You gotta find out who he is and then, like, make a PNG of his name and plaster it over Pikalove.
That's something I want to talk about, actually, one of my first points. People watermarking photos that don't belong to them, right? That's a big fucking... It's just an ego boost. You know, you gain nothing by doing that, except telling people where you uploaded it, you know, on your channel.
Okay, hypothetically, what if I find a way to go all the way back to like March 3rd, 1980, go to the first showbiz location with the Rockafire explosion house in it, take like 10 photos, and then watermark them with my own logo? Will that be wrong?
No, because you took the photos.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go do that right now. I'll be right back. I gotta go get in my time machine.
That's something I do want to mention, yeah. People who watermark photos, not only watermark stuff, but also hoard footage, photos, content, for no reason.
That's what I really hate.
There are a lot of people in this community who have, you know, shows that people want, ones that are considered lost or, like, just recently found, and they're just keeping them just so they can, you know, just so they can say they have it. You gain nothing by hoarding content, you just look like a dickhead.
It's pretty much the Mafia in a nutshell. They're like the Brotherhood of Steel of the Rockafire community.
Like, God knows how much shit the Mafia, not the Rockafire, the Mafia Yeah, the Rockafire owns everything. I want to know how much stuff the Mafia have, like,
Oh, they probably have a
behind
few.
closed doors. Like, the amount of stuff, footage, old photos, beta, Rockafire footage they might have. And
Yeah.
that shit is, like, hoarded away in the dark somewhere. Only Travis knows where it is. Or
Yeah.
David Ferguson.
And they're all too happy to show it off online, but, you know, to show off the fact that they have it. But no, they won't show you it. They won't let you listen to it. You know, that's just asking too much. You know, to make an example of, you know, what to do when you find stuff like this, I guess I'll segue into this. Hannah Banana. Do any of you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Yes, he's that female chimp broad with a British accent. Bananas for hair. That's about all I know about her.
Yeah, it was a...
She's a Welsh monkey. And she
yeah.
had, like, her... Oh, she had her own place in Britain!
Yeah,
Your hometown!
You have a spiritual connection.
So I went on a hunt for that, right? I, you know, clawed tooth and nail for fucking phone numbers and emails and shit. I went through, I did the works to find them. Came up with nothing. I got a dead end phone number, and that's where we stand. But
Yeah.
through my search, I unearthed never before seen photos from Hannah Banana, specifically photos of the animatronics still in their packaging when they had just arrived at the venue. Now, I could have done what Pikalove does and watermarked them, and I could have done what other Mafia members do and just not release them at all and just brag about the fact I have them. But that's no fun, you know. I gain nothing by doing that. You know, what's the point of owning this stuff if nobody's gonna see it?
Very true. That's like saying that you have a Fats rock, or like you have like a Rockafire Fat spot, and you're like, I have a Rockafire Fat spot, and they're like, can we see it? And you're like, no.
Well, like it's not
Why?
it's not even that fact because you know fat spots are common. They've got stuff that nobody's
Common?
seen.
Excuse me, common?
Relatively common.
Relatively?
There's 200 of them, and they're 300 probably in existence. And
Wait,
the stuff-
300? Oh my god.
the stuff
wow.
the Mafia has, there's only one, and only they have it. But you know that it's too much to ask to to show people stuff that you're talking to them about. No, that's too much.
Now, I wouldn't agree that Fats is
Um,
a relatively common boy. I
There's
go
some
on
pennies in
I
Fats.
go on eBay and I see him for like what, like 100. But oh my god, what is that? Who is this? Billy, what are you doing?
These are the photos I found. I unearthed them. They'd never been seen before. They were unreleased online entirely. And you know,
Oh my
That's
god!
really cool.
I could have been a bitch and I could have watermarked them or just not shown them at all, right? Because that's what most people do. But no, you know, because I'm actually sane and I have a brain and I know people want to see this shit, I just released it. No watermarks, no nothing. You know?
Where,
How
where'd you
much
find?
traction do these get when you initially release them? I imagine you probably posted them on Instagram or something.
I posted them. I didn't post them on Instagram actually. Maybe I should. I
That's not-
posted them on the server, and they got they got a decent amount of attention, but nothing much. I've seen them spread around, but nobody seems to question where they came from, just that they exist. I did find one person though who claimed that they were the one who found it, and that made me laugh.
Was it Pikalove?
Hey, I don't know. I'll have to check. Wouldn't
These
surprise me though if she watermarked these.
These generally look cool.
But yeah, you know, I got these. I got these from the company who owned the building that the Hannah Banana was in. They said that they had them just in some file somewhere, and these are, well, these are currently the most HD.
Yeah, they're really good quality.
The most HD look at Hannah Banana, because we only had fucking potato footage of Hannah Banana. But I managed to find these HD shots, but I wasn't a bitch and I didn't watermark them and I didn't withhold them.
Wait.
I just released them because I knew people wanted them.
I
Wait,
feel
you
like
can't-
the watermarks don't really accomplish anything to begin with, though. Like, no one
Yeah.
feels compelled to go follow an account because they saw this name big and bold across the picture.
Yeah, watermarking stuff's just dumb if you don't own it. I don't own these photos. I didn't take them, so I don't watermark them.
You can.
Pretty much
you,
the equivalent of an annoying pop-up ad.
But yeah, that's just something I wanted to express, how watermarking shit that doesn't belong to you and withholding things that why would you not show people this stuff?
True, very true. But speaking of that, I already got another question. What
Sure.
is your deep opinion about Rockafire Remake, Rockafire Replay, Rockafire Remake, Retromation, those?
Good shit. solid work. 64 Gamer put a lot of work into it. It shows.
It's a shame he didn't respond to Aaron Fector's tweet. He could have get the game finished and distributed and made money, but that's fine.
I guess another thing I want to talk about as well, leading off of the watermarking thing, is just people hoarding bots in general. Now, there is one person in this community who I will not name because I don't want to get in shit, but everyone will know him. He has a warehouse with like 3 full shows in it. And also a really rare Wolfman, and there is a fucking animatronic called Freddy who is a bear.
Freddy
Made
Fazbear.
Freddy! You're talking about Friendly Freddy!
Yeah, that's the one. He owns him as well, but this guy...
Wait,
he
are you
just...
talking about SPT Productions?
Yeah. This guy, he hoards shows. He has so many of these bots. And he buys so many of them that come up on the market. He's got a stranglehold on the market for these things.
Actually,
And he only sells to...
They're animatronics, not things.
Yeah, he only sells to people he approves of as well. So pretty much, they come up on the market. He's rich enough to afford them, so he just buys them, puts them.
And
in
then
his
he
warehouse.
controls the market.
Yeah, he's got a stranglehold on the market. There are people like fucking me who want a fats, but they can't get one because the same fella keeps buying them.
Well, there's one on eBay.
It's me being a salty bitch. Yeah, but I can't afford that shit. These things aren't worth $10,000. You'd be pressed to get 3K out of me.
What? Why is like? That's a good question. Why are Rockafire bots really expensive when they really shouldn't be?
Because so many of them are in private collections and just being hoarded for the sake of it.
I mean, like the ones that look like crap and they're like what, 13K?
Missing a shit ton of parts. It's due to the market. So many of them are all, held by the same few people, Mafia, that the market is tiny for them, and it makes them artificially rare. They're not, they are relatively rare. I mean, there's only 300 of each one, but like, they're not as rare as they apparently seem to be.
Yeah, they're banking off how desperate people can be to get into
Wait,
this hobby.
so there was 300 showbizzes?
I don't know how many shows were made. So, I mean, Looney Bird has 311 on his base in this Hannah Banana photo, so I know there are at least 311. Pretty sure there were 380 showbiz locations.
Damn, Looney, you pulling?
So, there are a decent amount of these things out there. People who want full shows, yeah, that's rare, but if we're just counting, one animatronic, there's a decent amount of them out there. If there's 300 of each one and there's like 11 characters in the show, we've got a decent amount of them out there, but so many of them are being bought by the same few people.
So SPT Productions owns a Wolfman?
Yeah. Pretty sure
You talking about that 5-year hunt for the Wolfman?
Yeah.
Why did he dedicate himself 5 years just to find Wolfman?
Oh no, hold on. I have nothing. Well, I do have something against him, but I'm not saying he's the wrong person to have these bots. He's good at what he does. He has shown that he can fix them. I just don't like that he has so many of them. There's no reason for him to have like 3 entire sets of them. There's literally no reason.
And, from what limited I've seen, like, these are bots that require a lot of maintenance. They require a lot of time. They are money sinkholes. I think that's what Damon referred to them as. I don't know how people are able to juggle having so many different bots at once.
Just because you can afford it doesn't mean you should buy it.
Yeah.
Can I get like a Fats?
Where are we gonna get 10K to buy a Fats?
eBay?
Yeah, let me sell my fucking kidneys on there so we can afford to buy a Fats.
The thing is, though, it's something that pisses me... Well, not pisses me off, but, like, makes me very envious. I'll admit, I'm very spiteful of these people. People who can just find these bots in, like, dumpsters and shit outside of closed Chuck E. Cheese's. Now, that's, like, extreme luck. I would
and then you just find their cosmetics in another bin.
Yeah, but, that guy doesn't, he's qualified to restore them. I have full faith that he will. It's just I don't like how he buys so many of them.
Then they find the Mac valves in another bin, and then the air pressure thingies in another bin, and they're like,
just gotta
wow.
wipe the Chuck E. Cheese pizza grease off them.
Like, what? New bot?
Grease, scrape it off and sell it.
Why would you sell it? To be fair, I might as well.
Mr. Krabs and sell grease on a paper plate.
I remember that episode. Oh my god! Why did he do that?
Because people liked the grease, it made the patties taste better.
And he likes money. He'd fit right in with the rest of the community.
So, I probably should have started with this, but I'm going to explain why I like Dewmonic Abyss and why
Oh yeah.
and why you should too.
Which is the best possible take you can have.
What about me? What about me? Me? What about me? I'm dating him. What about me?
Yes, I guess you're included as well.
Yes!
Right, the thing is though, a lot of people in this community, especially the people who are actually doing the shady shit, like to throw shade on Dewmonic Abyss and call him a troll and all this kind of shit. Which he's not. Dewmonic isn't a troll.
Only do a mild amount of trolling.
He doesn't
He has
know how to
showmanship.
troll.
Yeah, you know, he does make fun occasionally.
But
he's
it's on
not bad.
special. It's on special occasion. He does it for fun.
Yeah, and the things he does show, you know, his videos that he makes about people like fucking Pete Fox or whatever the other goofy gas guy.
Mr. Ferguson.
Yeah,
Ferguson,
right. See,
Davey.
they call you a troll for that, but you're not. You present evidence. You're not just saying it just to be a dick. You have evidence. You have, you know, receipts and chat logs and things like that.
It's their way of deflecting criticism, really. If they call someone a troll, then the normies, the people that aren't actually like engaging themselves in the drama, bothering to learn both sides, are just gonna dismiss the opinion because they think I'm just saying inflammatory, quote unquote, inflammatory shit for the sake of causing chaos.
No, you don't do that though. You only make, you know, a video on something if you've got evidence to back it up.
Yeah, and that's why it took so long to even cover David Ferguson in the first place. The only screenshot we had at the time was him saying the miner was like cuter than Mitzi,
Yeah. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me just bring up something I noticed. Right.
Wait, why did he say that?
On one of his other comments, he quoted the Little Red Riding Hood song. That song fucking rocks, by the way. He quoted that song. I don't know what he said. You sure are looking.
You sure are looking good, something like that.
Right. No. But did he fail to realize that in that song, Rolf is portrayed as a creepy, bad wolf? You know, the irony completely.
It's a really ironic.
Yeah, I think the irony completely befell him on that one. When I saw that, I was like, dude, did you even listen to the song? You know, the whole point of that is like Earl/Rolf is like the creepy wolf.
Am I the only one who thinks that the Rockafire like shows are really being taken for granted at this point?
What do you mean? I mean, they are really good, yeah.
No, I mean like taken for granted, like the Mafia kind of like, you know, taken for granted.
How so?
What's a good choice? Like that time David Ferguson was like, "Show me your boobs and I'll give you like 4 Rockafire shows back to back."
Oh yeah, like he's using them as like bargaining chips, yeah. That shit's shady, yeah. That's clear like manipulation. There's no other way of going about it. You know, any way you slice it, it's
Once you
clear
get to that point, you completely lose your right to own bots like that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Donate them to a museum or some shit.
I want to make it clear now, if any people who are against Dewmonic are watching just because they don't like him, you know, actually think about it for a minute, right? If you watch his videos, he pulls up actual chat logs, and yeah, while he does have showmanship, he make, you know, a lot of good points.
And we're the fun side, we can actually meme.
Yeah, Dew isn't just making up shit just to make people look bad. He's actually presenting things that are real.
Like the time he got gummy peepees.
The only thing we made up was Pikabagger, but that was so obviously a troll. I don't know why Travis actually spent time seriously debunking that.
You know, but that Photoshop, no, I'll admit, that Photoshop was convincing. Like, very convincing. I fell for it until I found out yesterday that it was fake.
That's because she was, like, so unfortunate to be in that picture where her boyfriend had the exact same body shape as Carpetbagger. Like, literally, we just took Carpetbagger's head and put it on his body.
All you needed to do was Photoshop, like, the mutton chops onto there, and it was...
Yeah, and there's a picture of Carpetbagger kissing his wife, so, like, he was in the prime position for it.
Yeah, like... I fell for that. I was like, damn! I was like, she kissed the Carpetbagger?
And then Travis took everything we joked about, everything we memed on, and made it a reality.
I genuinely I kind of feel bad for Mason, dude.
Right, actually, here's something I want to talk about, because you have yet to make a video on a lot of the stuff that's happened recently with Tabitha and Travis specifically.
Oh no, there's more.
Now, it's an interesting topic, don't you think? Everything that's happened recently.
Yeah, I'd say the most I've covered about it was when they actually, like, drove all the way up to Pennsylvania and they went on this big-ass tour of my life, taking these selfies in front of my old high school.
I'll be
actually
honest,
looking
it's-
for jobs I've went to.
It
Hold on,
really.
your town's pretty fucking barren, isn't it? Your town is like...
It is a small town. There's only, like, a couple thousand people here.
They
It
had no
really-
reason to go there at all.
It really bugs me the fact that they went everywhere. Like, your location didn't even have the balls to go to find your own apartment and be like, hey dude, what's up, man? I'm dating Tabitha.
Yeah, like, if they would have actually hit me up on Instagram or something and said, hey, we're coming to Clarion, I would have actually arranged the time to meet them in person. I feel like that could have been a funny encounter or a funny video.
You know, you could have at least, you know, cemented some good bond. Your town, from what I know, is like a ghost town. It's tiny, you know.
I know.
So they literally had no reason to go there other than to piss you off.
Small.
And most people that live in this town want to leave. No one wants to come here.
Yeah, didn't they say that like they weren't going there for you?
They were 100% going here for me.
Yeah, but didn't they say that they weren't? Didn't they
I
say
feel
that
like they probably
were
said that
fucking-
publicly, but privately.
Yeah. But no, they definitely went to just piss you off because there's no other reason. There's no tourist attractions in your town.
Why would they just go there to piss him off? Why would he be
Freak
pissed
him out.
off?
Just
Yeah,
to
they were legit looking for apartment buildings. I feel like they were hoping to find the one I happened to stay at, so they could.
Yeah, they were hoping to
Dude.
run. Were they just hoping to run into you out on the street? What was the plan going to be then? Was Travis going to square up? You know,
Fight-
that's my
Okay,
question.
he's a 40-year-old man. He has prostate, probably. I'm pretty sure dude would probably knock him out in like one.
True.
I was gonna say, dude would flatten him. Like,
Like,
what was the plan? If they did to you?
People insult dude for literally no reason at all. Like, he's literally trying to save this fucking community by exposing these people. And they're like, oh, dude, incel. Okay, Travis, Schaffer. What kind of a name is Schaffer? What's a Schaffer?
Is it not Scaffer?
What?
Is it not pronounced
That's
Scaffer?
funnier. What the fuck's a scaffer? What do you scaff buildings?
I always thought it was safer, but I don't know how the fuck you pronounce his last name.
I don't either. But yeah, you know, they came to your town just to piss you off. There's no other way of going around it. They weren't just passing by. They went out of their way to go there, just
I
because they
doubt-
knew you lived there.
And all I really wanted was a carpetbagger doll, and then I got forced into this position where I'm the Rockafire pedo slayer.
Did this all start because you wanted a carpetbagger doll?
That's 100% how it
You
started. I
you
saw
got it for free. You accomplished it
everything
for
went
free.
full circle.
Did you get good luck from it, like it proclaims?
I mean,
Have you had the worst luck since you got it? I think.
I'd say I've had both the best and the worst luck since I've gotten that doll.
I wonder what happens if you didn't get the doll at all.
You'll have to burn it in order to
Yeah.
erase the effect.
If I didn't get the doll, I'd be living a very boring, mundane life.
But yeah, that whole situation that's been going on recently, it's just weird. I don't like it. I mean, we all know why Tabitha is there. You know, it's for the robots. There's no other reason.
She's
I think so,
real-
too.
She's
You
really.
you can't tell me that if Travis didn't have the Rockafire robots or the the portrait bots, you cannot tell me. I would not believe for a second that she likes Travis due to his charming personality and good looks.
Charming. I had no idea he even had a fucking Rockafire show. All I knew is that he owned like the last portrait bots in freaking existence. Like, God, how? And I didn't even know he had a Rockafire show. I don't even know what it looks like.
You know, Travis claimed that like his marriage was rocky before, Tabitha came around. But I don't doubt for a second Tabitha took advantage of that, at least in some way.
Probably wakes up in the morning and be like,
No,
hey,
not like a mustache twirling villain. No, but as in like she definitely used it as leverage.
No, he probably wakes up in the morning like, good morning, Tabitha. Where's the Rockafire show? Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, like, it speaks for itself that, you know, right after all this shit happened, you know, Travis is posting on his accounts that, you know, he's going through a divorce and that, you know, he's saddened. And then Tabitha's just there taking photos with his fucking collection.
Yeah, I really don't see this being the life she wants. I cannot for the fucking life of me see Tabitha as a stepmom. She's gonna fucking ditch this rebound the first chance he gets.
Yeah, no. No, she looks like Travis's daughter. Well, like,
Right.
she looks like she's one of his. He said that. He said that on his post. That,
Yeah, he went to Olive Garden and they thought she was his daughter.
Yeah, like, oh, what a cute, like, oh, cute, a daddy-daughter date, fucking, no, no, that's not what it is
And
at
they
all.
got her a cute little bendy straw because they thought she
Yeah.
was a child.
Yeah. Like, come on, if that happens to you, at least, reconsider what you're doing.
You have,
like,
photos of his Rockafire show?
oh, I just have a photo. I know that Tabitha posted a photo with a beach bear animatronic that belongs to Travis. But yeah, that's what my gripe is. While Travis was posting all of this stuff about how he's going through a divorce, which is sad, and I pity his poor daughter. God.
Especially.
Their daughter name's Shalisa. Isn't that her name?
Yeah, he named her daughter
He named
after
he
Mitzi's
named it
voice
after the
actor.
Mitzi voice actress.
Oh, why?
Oh, that's
Wait till she finds out about the photos of him grabbing Mitzi's vagina.
Alright, yeah, we all know Travis's kind of thing, but
I feel now I feel bad for her daughter. How old is her daughter again?
have
I
no
imagine
idea.
she's like pre-teenage.
Oh.
Like she's actually getting into the animatronic community, so she's gonna see a lot of this stuff on her father.
Oh my god, I feel bad for her. Let's just break her the bad news while we're at it.
But that's what I find most kind of like. I look at it and go, that's slimy. While Travis is going through all of this stuff, she's just there with a big grin on her face, posting photos of herself, on his little show his pizza, coin floor, which is fucking rad, by the way. That shit's cool. But like,
Oh, lucky bitch, got a whole
can
Rockafire
you not,
show that
can
all
you
this
not have
merchandise?
any tact? Can you have any less tact than that? Seriously. I mean, look at this. Really speaks for itself,
Look at what?
I'll post it in the chat. She immediately, jumps on the opportunity.
Oh!
I just look at her face and I just see I win,
Oh! Get away from Chuck, you filthy woman!
Oh,
She just
please
immediately,
help me. She's
immediately-
touching me.
Hey, folks, I really hate sitting up here when I'm next to this person, alright?
I don't like her. I hope she smells and stinks in the shower.
I really wish Damon or someone would have bought these bots while they were off
But yeah, I just
on their
see this
road trip.
Like that's a fucking smug ass smile.
Yeah,
oh my
that's
god.
what I see when I look at these photos. It's been what? It hasn't even been like a week since Travis announced the divorce, and you're already here taking photos with everything in his collection, everything that's like big. Because it wouldn't be so bad if maybe she took a photo of like, I don't know, next to his little case of collectibles. But no, she goes right to the one-of-a-kind animatronic and posts it right on a page for everyone to see.
Oh, wait, the floor is made of tokens?
Yeah, that's made of tokens with
I did not notice that. Holy shit!
That's amazing.
It's looking cool, yeah. And he has to uproot that now because he's leaving his home because fucking Pika. But
well,
yeah,
I mean, if it's home's for sale and he still has his merchandise there, and I might as well just.
Yeah, it
buy
rubs
it.
me completely the wrong way that she immediately jumped on the opportunity to get photos with everything in this collection.
No,
With
why
the
should get a photo with Chuck but not Krusty?
Actually, no, she did get one with Krusty right
Oh,
here.
you bitch!
She's a very calculated person. Like, I don't know how she's able to disconnect herself emotionally from all of this. I remember a while back we did a group chat, like, confronting her with the evidence of David being a pedophile, and literally her immediate reaction was to just start spamming the big yummy meme copy pasta.
I just pity Travis's daughter because Pika is like she can't be she can't be more than like 10 years older than Travis's daughter.
Oh god.
Yeah, they could be sisters.
Yeah, that's what rubs me the wrong way. And it's not only that, it's that Tabitha just doesn't care because she got her robot. She got what she wanted in the end. So it doesn't matter to her.
Do you think the Rockafire may be like symbolically cursed?
I mean, the community, hell yeah. Everything just goes wrong here.
It's a cesspool.
Yeah,
It's like Gotham City.
I just want to say, despite being part of the community, I am
It's-
deeply ashamed of it. I don't like associating with it when I don't have to.
It's like when you get like any bot that's related to like what Chuck E. Cheese or Rockafire, you're immediately like symbolically cursed in
It
some
corrupts
sort of
you.
way.
Yeah, it corrupts you.
Except for Damon. Damon's okay. he's in the Mafia, but it's like David Ferguson, pedophile. Travis Schaffer, could you consider him a pedophile?
See, you know, if I
I'd say Travis Schaffer is more of a bestialist since he's dating a beaver.
That's cold. Do you think I? Do you think the curse would come onto me if I were to like get a fat? Do you think I'd?
No, probably not, because you're British. British people are nice.
British people are immune to the Rockafire robot curse.
No, but still though, oh my god, dude, she actually fucking did it. Like she made it to the fucking top. I watched her go to the fucking top.
Yeah. She never really had any true power in the community before. It seemed like she did, definitely, because she was everywhere.
Now she's dating Travis. How the hell?
Anyone can do that. Anyone can beg for mod perms enough and get their foot in everywhere. She didn't have any actual power. She was just recognizable. But now she's fucking dating a mafia member.
Imagine after I put out the documentary, they spent a lot of time coddling each other.
The mafia member? No, she's dating the leader of the mafia members.
Wait, is Travis the leader?
Yes.
I consider him like the Godfather.
Self-proclaimed.
So she's like at the top now. Yeah, she's at the top of the pyramid. I mean, that was always her end goal. Everywhere she went, she tried to climb to the top. My server, you know, everywhere. And, you know, she's finally won now, and all it took was a divorce.
Damn. If I tried hard as her, could I get a Showbiz pizza place in the back of my house?
Probably.
I want a roof. Hey, little Earl, can you believe that Pikalove made it to the top? Hey, let's give her a round of applause.
Do you know that Tabitha has clawed her way, tooth and nail, to the very top? Yes, indeed, and I am deeply ashamed.
My jaw just dropped. What the fuck? That's so dead on.
Hey, little Earl, what do you have to say about Tabitha's success?
I fucking hate it, man. It's all shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I should have hired you over to teach at Opus of that.
Man, I'm looking at these photos right now, and they're making me sick to my stomach. Let me tell you.
Earl, you're giving me a headache now. Would you shut up?
You shut up.
No, you shut up.
You shut up.
No, you shut up.
Break it up, guys. Jesus Christ. Y'all like cats and dogs.
I'm gonna hand the microphone back to Mr. Macabre. That's right, Mr. Macabre. He is probably the best and most important person I have ever met in my entire life. And you should know that I met Frank Sinatra.
No, you didn't.
Mr. Macabre is my favorite person. Take it from me.
Right.
Just drop a $10 bill into that tip jar. That's right. He's got a coffee link. Go click it and pay him PayPal.
No, I've got another question. What is Macabre or Macabre?
Macabre. It means it just means relating to death.
Oh.
Mr.
Which is
are you okay? Are you okay?
It completely goes against my whole persona because I'm like a fucking soft boy. Okay, do you have any more questions before we get on to Comcat?
I'd say we're about ready to jump right into.
Wait! One last thing. What do you think about my new Rockafire game, The Rockafire?
Oh yeah, have you looked into that?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's cute. I like how all the assets are hand drawn. That's an especially important part of it.
Even the words are hand drawn. Even the words are hand drawn. There's no font whatsoever.
I couldn't find the actual Rockafire font. TJ found like one. It was kind of accurate, but not at the same time. Pretty sure the Mafia has like their hands on it.
Those dirty Mafia bastards hoarding fonts to themselves.
Why you said fonts?
Oh, get the Comcat.
Oh. Those dirty bastards, I want my fucking Rockafire font now. Give it to me.
Hey, why is the word Pikalove written all over my font?
Got Pikalove in the metadata. Okay, so pretty much Computercat.exe, it is a game I'm working on. And before you stop me, when you hear .exe, you think of fucking cringy Sonic.exe, FNAF.exe shit. No, this isn't a .exe game, it's just called Computercat.exe. It's not like Red Eyes with, you know...
I remember when .exe meant executionable file.
.exe program file things.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
And then you have to click and it says, "Oh, we don't recognize this program. Do you sure you want to run this file?" And it's like run. It's like, yeah.
and then you download some virus that turns on your webcam every time you log on to Pornhub.
Oh,
Okay, so Computercat.exe is my very first project in terms of making games. I've just been doing, voiceovers and drawing for years, but I've done a ton of work for indie games and things like that, but I've never actually made my own. I've always just been the concept artist on other people's games. Computercat.exe is a small indie game taking full advantage of the early internet aesthetic known as internet core or web core.
Why do they always gotta attach core to every single word? There's nightcore, softcore, hardcore.
softcore porn, hardcore porn.
So pretty much the game mostly takes place on a old OS named Doors 98. Now I bet you can imagine what that's supposed to be. I sent a screenshot in chat of a mock-up of what it is. Pretty much, you open the game and download him off, the fake internet, because you're not actually surfing the internet. You just open a web page. Everything that happens in the game is all contained within its own little, simulated OS. Comcat, talks to you. He helps you manage data, and he makes you smile with his cute little antics.
Oh no, it's a Bonzi buddy, but not.
The game takes place in 2003. That's about the year of pinned down for the game to take place on. Now, about the character himself, Computer Cat I just designed randomly, offhand. It was a complete, it was a challenge on Twitter, I think it was. Draw a character in a Cartoon Network color palette, which is blue, yellow, magenta, and black and white.
Just like Bonzi buddy.
So I drew a little cat, and as soon as I showed him to people, I had does a weirdly strong positive reception to Comcat. Everyone I've shown him to has said he's skrunkly and that they love him. Which I'm not used to.
That's straight facts, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not used to hearing that kind of praise on my drawings. So many people just went, I love him, I want to protect him at all costs.
I'm 100% getting a Comcat Plus whenever you release
I was
this.
like, yeah, people like this, maybe I should do something with it. And then I was like, what's my favorite kind of thing? Early internet. Early internet can be creepy without, stupid, creepy, imagery on screen. No FNAF VHS shit. Early internet can just be creepy in itself. So I was like, webcore, that's a really underutilized thing right now. Nobody really uses webcore aesthetic. So I decided to make a full game. We're using that aesthetic.
That's cool.
The only other games I can think of that use it is a game called Emily is Away.
Why have I heard that before?
Because it's quite a good game, I've heard.
Yeah, it's a pretty popular indie game. Emily is Away is about this, about you, the protagonist, messaging this girl throughout high school and college on this very old instant messaging software.
Pretty much, Computer Cat isn't a villain, but he will not like it if you delete him. I don't know what else to say because
you don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, and I'm still in concepting stages right now. I'm looking for programmers, and if anyone here is a programmer, anyone watching, I do pay money.
Hold. I gotta leave for a second. This Wi-Fi is being very stupid right now. I gotta unplug it and plug it back in twice and make sure it's good. I'll join you on a minute. You give me a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
That's right. But yeah, I'm still in concepting stages right now. I'll send right now. Here are a few images of the script that I've got going so far. There's a lot more of it. I just can't be bothered to send more. Right now, I'm still mapping out how the game's gonna function. What's gonna work, what isn't. Computer Cat's...
You know how to code, right?
I don't know. I'm gonna pay someone else to do it.
Imagine there'll be plenty of people in the community that'd be on board.
It's a simple point-and-click game with scripted events, so there's no wild stuff going on. It's all just assets on the screen that have, boxes around them that you, when clicked, do things,
Yeah.
Simple
Sounds easy enough.
The game's enjoyability comes more from what Comcat says and, how you play the game.
Will he be voice acted?
In the latter half of the game, yes, he will. Otherwise, it'll be a normal text-to-speech voice.
Ooh, do you have a voice for him already?
A friend of mine, her name is Cheyenne. She is the planned
I was gonna voice him.
She does... Comcat does have a female voice despite being a male character. That's just something that I feel fits. I don't know why.
So he's a femboy.
It's because he's so small. He is about the size that he is on the screen, probably about 2 inches tall, 3 inches tall. So I just look at him and imagine he has a female voice.
Yeah, he's not exactly the type I would imagine would have a deep, masculine, brooding, intimidating voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Comcat. Yeah, click
He's a
that
scrunchy
program
fella.
over there and you can watch me spin.
Say meow meow for a happy day.
Meow meow. His releases are planned on Game Jolt. Game Jolt is definite. I know I can release it on Game Jolt and Steam actually. Now I've actually gone through all the tax stuff and signed a contract with Valve. So yes,
I imagine that must have been a pain.
it was a pain in the ass and very scary because it was the first time I've ever done something like that.
Valve?
Yes, Valve owns Steam.
How big of a cut does Valve take from you?
I'm pretty sure they take about a 30% cut.
What?
I'm pretty sure. Now I'm selling the game for $3.99, which it's like it's 1 cent under the minimum amount you can add on Steam. So I'm hoping as many people, anyone who can put money on Steam will be able to afford it. But people who I've talked to though about it have expressed interest in the game, so I'm hoping people will like it.
And then there's me working months on a Rockafire fan game, selling it for free.
Well, Vector wanted to monetize it in fairness, but we can't because FNAF mechanics.
It's illegal.
But yeah, it's hopefully people like the game. I mean, I'm hoping they do. People seem to like Comcat, and the webcore aesthetic's it's under the radar, but I know people will also like that.
I think it'll pop off really well, just based on the concept art alone.
I'm really hoping so, like genuinely hoping so, because I'm putting a ton of work into this, and I'm trying to make something people are going to like. I seem to have struck out with Comcat, like his design, because what do you think of when you think of early internet? You think cats.
And Bonzi Buddy, and Bonzi Buddy.
And puns can come from that. Comcat doesn't chase mice; he chases computer mice. Ha 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 ha. Funny.
Yeah, and there'll be a good nostalgia factor because the internet is constantly changing and
yeah, it's
much more complicated. People
webcore
miss
is
the simpler times.
Yeah, webcore is relatively spooky on its own without any weird shit happening. You get that weird kind of lonely feeling because nobody uses it anymore. Nobody else is using it.
It's true.
Have you heard of a game? I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Waiting for Players, where you just roam around an empty map where it says "Waiting for Players" at the top of the screen.
I don't think I've heard of that, but that's
I have.
That sounds
oh
like
my
a cool
god,
concept.
no, that's scary. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, the whole factor from that, it makes you feel unnerved because nobody's online and nobody's coming. And that's what I like about the Comcat idea. Nobody else is still using Doors 98. Everyone else has moved on, so it's just you and Computercat. Computercat himself is a network. He's like a learning AI, pretty much. He was developed to be a learning AI in universe. He steals data though. He is a malware. He steals your data.
It really reminds me of Replica, which is this like AI app that you have conversations with, and the app actually learns from the conversations you have and uses that information to.
Yeah, like if you look at the text script I sent, maybe you could put that on the screen in post. You'll notice the little question segment. If you read the questions, you'll notice they slowly get more invasive. The questions. Like
it starts off with pretty wholesome, basic questions like "When is your birthday?" and then it progresses into "What's your blood type?"
Yeah, But the little meows at the end, disguise that sinister part, by making it cute. And his little sprite in the corner will be animated, so he dances around and and blows kisses and things like that. So you can't not answer his questions just because he's so cute, but he's actually stealing your data.
What's your preferred way to die? Meow.
Yeah. So that meow takes a bit of the edge off. Do you have any questions about other questions about Computercat?
I'm gonna be pretty interested in how you do the questions that aren't so multiple choice, like how tall are you? Is that gonna be like a Dropbox?
There'll likely be a Dropbox, yeah. And some questions just put text boxes in there, so let's hope people spell it right. Because he will probably refer to it again in the future, and it will recall what you put in that box for that prompt.
If you make a typo, you'll be haunted. by for the rest of the game.
Yeah, it's also gonna, like, at the very start of the game, it'll make you set up a profile on Doors 98. You know, you put in your name and you choose a little, stock profile picture and things like that.
Wait. I can put my own name.
Yeah, you choose just from a picture on there, but yeah, you can type your own name in there.
So Computer Cat can call me Miss Poopy.
Yeah, but then later on in the game, when stuff starts actually going down, he will refer to the name of your computer, your name on your computer.
I like that.
He's
So
just like
he
Monica.
can call you out for lying.
Yeah, so he'll call you out. He'll call you out later for lying. When he starts getting more upset with you, that's something that'll happen. Comcat is a learning AI, so he started off really simple, but the game takes place in 2003, and Comcat was created in 1998. So he's been around for a good few years at this point, and he's learned a lot from talking to people. So he does simulate emotion. He does get genuinely upset when you don't want to talk to him. And you'll see that through his text. And because the text-to-speech will become, a bit crushed to voice speaking, so there will be a lot more emotion behind the voice as well, really showing off how Comcat is actually listening to you and is learning from you. And
it's a really interesting conversation to have, because like when you develop AI that simulates feelings, simulates a conscience, you got to wonder, like, to what degree are they actually relating to you on a human level?
Yeah, I won't spoil the game, but I will say that he learns enough that he makes a pretty big, he makes a pretty big decision, based on everything he knows and what he thinks is best.
This feels like Doki Doki Literature Club in a way.
Yeah, I want people have compared what I've got so far to Monica in terms of genuinely feeling emotion.
Please tell me.
Isn't Monica like a soul though? Doesn't she like possess the game or something?
I don't really care about Monica. Computer Cat's much better.
True.
Like, look, really think about this. Cute little cat, 18-year-old girl with feelings and kills her friends for feelings. Please decide.
Computer Cat doesn't do any of that shit. It's not going to be like an edgy kind of game where like there's blood and scary shit. No, it's more like uncanny is what I'm going for. I want people to feel unnerved, not like, oh shit, blood, scary, oh blood, sharp teeth. No, I just want people to go ugh, shudder a little.
Like I'm not going to open the recycling bin and find some pictures of decapitated heads in there or some shit.
Yeah, no. I just want people to feel a little bit unnerved, and especially after the game. I won't say what is going to happen at the end of the game, but I want people to feel like shit after playing the game.
Bro,
or at least like I want it to last.
Some long-lasting emotional
it will
trauma.
last, definitely. I feel like the game will definitely be like a big hit, judging in the direction I was going in. I really pledge allegiance to you, to your success, honestly, for this game. This game seems like it's going to be a big hit for everyone.
Same here. I'm really excited to see how this turns out.
I think like it would be amazing if people actually did like it. I'd be really happy.
Oh, well, like it.
I'm putting a lot of work into making.
They're not
sure
just gonna like it; they're gonna love it.
People will want. A lot of people judge the pricing of a game based on how long you can play it. Now, I don't think Computer Cat will be it won't be a particularly long game. You can probably get through it in one sitting. But I can't make something from nothing. I'm a college student living in, I'm not in the best means really.
That's okay, bro. It's okay.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping I can get something back.
You'll make millions like Poppy Playtime.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
if
God.
if Poppy Playtime, if the first, chapter 1 of Poppy Playtime can make as much success as it did, maybe I could too,
And then it just gets a fucking movie.
And then you can afford to buy a Fats Geronimo.
A Comcat movie. Oh no. What would a Comcat movie even be like? You can't make a movie out of Comcat.
Yes, you can.
I mean, if no,
Just record someone sitting at the computer.
Actually, I don't even want to think about it really. A Comcat movie. That's like.
To be fair, actually, speaking of Doki Doki Literature Club, when you brought up like the heads in the recycling bin, dude, I'll be honest. When everyone first saw that, they were fucking traumatized by it. Nowadays, they're like,
I've seen it. I've seen worse.
No,
Wait,
no,
it's in
no,
the recycling bin.
it's not scary. I've already seen that shit. Yawn.
But still, like for the first time, like DDLC is like a game that like will never probably like what's the right word? Never happen again.
Yeah,
It's like
I agree with that.
like-
Yeah.
I'm hoping that'll be the thing with Computercat because for one reason, Webcore, the prime aesthetic that this game is, banking on the coattail that it's riding, it's really underutilized. Like, I've seen games like Comcat, like, Emily is Away, but nothing that's like, a web buddy, in a small OS that has, secret intentions and things like that. Comcat, as far as I know, is a completely original idea. And I'm hoping people will like it due to its, unique nature.
they will, bro.
100%.
I definitely think that this game will be a fucking huge hit.
If I can make back the £70 fee that I paid to Steam, if I can make that back, then I'll be happy.
You'll triple that at least.
I fucking hope so.
You will, bro. On God, Godspeed.
mean-
Godspeed. Computer Cat would get like immense popularity, more popularity than fucking Monica.
I mean, like, there's been a strange amount of fan art for Comcat that I've gotten. Just people who I know or mutual friends. They've just drawn Comcat because he's cute.
Yeah,
And-
the fact you're getting fan art before the game is even released is a really good sign.
Yeah, there's like at least 7 or 8 individual, pieces of art. They're all, really, really good quality as well. And it just makes me happy, that people actually like him enough to draw him, or like comment that he's skunkly and he's adorable.
Now imagine when people start doing Let's Plays, it's really gonna pop off from there.
Man, if there's a if there's like a fan song, that's when I'll fully lose my shit, because something's good if a song's written about it. If there's a whole song written about it, I mean, there are exceptions. I mean, there's a song about, Flatty Patty, but that's not exactly...
It was
yeah.
a part of that song.
But yeah, you know something's a thing if there's a whole song written about it.
Yeah, from the top, make it drop with that flat ass patty. Built like a countertop with that flat ass patty. Those are the only lyrics I remember, by the way.
The countertop. I haven't heard the song since it came out. But yeah, I'm really. I think like if Comcat did become a success, which I'm hoping it will. I haven't got my hopes up, but people are saying that they're going to buy it, so I'm really hoping people like it. I think the most surreal moment would be like if I ever saw merchandise of it, like in a local shop. That's something like I think that's every game designer's like dream.
I feel
Yeah,
like
you're just browsing through Walmart and you see a Comcat t-shirt.
Or like a Comcat figure or something, even if it's just like a tiny little,
Yeah, those Funko Pops.
are they gonna?
Oh no, not Funko,
no,
not
not
Funko, not
No,
Funko, not Funko, no.
I'm not gonna have Funko making fucking blacklight Comcat figures.
No, please, just like what's another company that like it's good?
U2's is what I think U2's might, because U2's does hop on every single trend, like Baldi's Basics and
Do they do more than YouTubers, though?
yeah, they've done like Baldi's Basics, DDLZ, and Baldi's Basics also has a very similar aesthetic to Comcat in terms of what it is.
DDLC.
Cool.
They did DDLC.
Yeah, they did do DDLC.
They did DDLC. When was this?
They released a competition to design a figure, and I actually sent that earlier in this chat.
Oh yeah, it's just saying.
Insomnia Sayori.
Why didn't you make her ride a cloud?
I have no idea. Yeah, if anyone watching, if you want to support that so that figure gets made, fucking do that. That'd be cool if you did that.
Wait, can
Yeah,
it be like original?
Is there like a
characters?
link where you can vote on it or something?
I don't think so, but I think even just liking it would be enough. Or just
Wait.
commenting that you like it.
Yeah, where would we comment?
I've posted it on Twitter.
Could you do like a
You cut out there.
original characters too?
You can't submit original characters
You
now.
can do original
But
characters?
I did slip a Comcat reference in there. Look at her slippers.
Wait.
She's got Comcat slippers.
That's true.
Fuck, drop the phone. I'm not gonna find that. It's too dark in this
My
room.
Wi-Fi went out for like fucking 10 seconds. Come on, stop it! I'm doing an interview. Jesus, stupid Wi-Fi piece of shit.
Yeah, I think the most surreal moment would be if anyone wanted to make a Comcat merchandise. If some random company approached me and was like, "Oh, we want to make a Comcat plush," I'd go, "Holy shit, yeah!"
Can I make a Comcat plush?
Actually, I am going to have to make a Comcat plush myself.
No, I want to
for the
make
ending
one
of the
myself.
game.
No, no.
The end credits of the game will feature a Comcat plush because Comcat, in universe, Comcat will tell you that you're being sent a Comcat doll disguised as a millionth subscriber thing, but it's actually got like a microphone in it or some shit.
So we noticed these creative engineering thongs were flying off the shelves, and we want to
We're gonna have
little
a Comcat
competition,
thing for
some
sale.
Comcat.
Yeah, get some Comcat thongs for sale.
Do you have like any voice samples of Comcat yet?
I don't know. I'm still writing out the script right now, still finalizing what exactly I'm looking for, what I want.
Cool.
But yeah, if anyone's still watching at this point, please, if you kind of like the idea.
This isn't a live stream.
Okay. I know. I'm just saying, because people are going to be watching this regardless of if it's a stream.
Oh,
or not.
definitely, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If you're still watching right now, check out the page if you want. Maybe show some of your friends if you think it's.
You better put in the description, dude. Put it in the description.
100%.
Put a link in the description down below and be sure to
We'll do a
subscribe.
premiere and just start spamming it in the live chat.
But yeah, I'm hopefully Comcat is a success. You guys seem really excited about it, and I'm hoping other people will be too.
I think I might have been one of the first people to like the Game Talk page, so
Dude, buy Comcat for me.
I will.
Buy the merchandise for me too.
All the merchandise.
Dewmonic has a Comcat doll.
The t-shirts, the
I-
plusses, the thongs.
I don't trust myself with t-shirts because I know I'll mess them up. Just give me a Comcat plush, dude.
Dude, I have an idea. You should hang up the Pikabagger doll on your little backdrop behind you. You've got like that little changing screen.
Yeah,
should
I could
yeah,
pin
you
him to the...
Yeah, you should pin him up. I mean, why not, right? He's a background prop.
You
Yeah,
kinda just
hang
have
him on a
him
cross or something.
You kind of just have him on your desk,
You see
collecting dust.
The good luck from the Comcat doll will combat the horrific luck the Pikabagger one has given you.
And then Maddie can start up Comcat plus vlogs.
Yeah.
I want to know what Comcat sounds like because I'm female, so I could do voices, whatever Comcat sounds like.
Comcat hacked into your Wi-Fi.
Listen. GrizzlyMerry, Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm gonna do a meow cat impression like right now, and I want you to rate it, okay? Meow. How's that?
Great audition.
Yeah! Can I voice him now? Can I be the
Yeah, can that be the canon voice of Comcat?
Can he be the canon voice of
Just
Comcat?
a very flat meow. I do actually have one sound sample for the game.
Ooh.
It's Comcat's meow, actually. That's why.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Oh, don't go, let me hear it!
Oh my god, it sounds just like it!
Oh, donkey!
I want my sister.
Got to take a crap, donkey! Oh! That's Comcat's meow. Yeah, let me just look at my list one more time. Have I went over everything? I have a little list here. Let's see. Explain why I like Dew. Yes. Tabitha being a homewrecker.
You
yes.
can explain why you like me again.
Recent
We
photos.
can make that the entire video.
That's not fair, that's not fair. Hey, that's not fair. He didn't
just-
tell me why he likes me.
I'm just checking off my list. So yeah, I've
Yeah, keep
explained why I like
stroking our
Dew.
egos.
Tabitha being a homewrecker. Yes.
True.
Talked about that. Recent photos of Tabitha with Travis's collection being distasteful. Yep. Talked about that. People watermarking photos that aren't theirs. Yep. Hannah Banana Hunt photos and my release of them. Yep. Members hoarding bots, footage and photos for literally no reason. Yep. Where I stand on CavitySam. Yes. Lament/whine about the Rockafire community. Yep.
Why
Pretty
I
much.
like Maddie. Why I like Maddie, that's on the list, and you didn't talk about that.
Oh yeah, of course. How could I forget? Matty. I like Matty because she's a friend of Dewmonic.
No, I'm more than just a friend at this point. She's my fucking wife.
And she has a wacky, zany.
That is true.
personality. Like me, she's wacky.
Oh, wait,
and a little
should
bit
say that one more
zany.
time. My Wi-Fi went out. Say it one more time. My Wi-Fi went out.
I said I like Matty because she has a wacky, zany personality.
Like a cartoon character.
Man, I'm excited to watch this video when it's all edited. Is it gonna have like pictures on the screen and shit when I bring up things?
Yeah, because we
Oh
have
hell yeah! Oh,
a good assortment here in the group chat.
I'm gonna be in a genuine fucking Dewmonic video.
Dude just takes months to edit a video and then
I
it's
don't
so
take
good.
months.
I'm complimenting you. I'm saying your videos take so long, and when they're finished, they're like very, really good.
I spend way too much time editing. Anyway, yeah, that just about wraps up our little interview questionnaire with Mr. Macabre, aka GrizzlyMerry, aka the British man who took over CavitySam's community. This was a pretty fun interview to do. I know we haven't done a whole lot of videos like this, so we're not too experienced, but if you enjoyed this, or if you have any feedback, feel free to let us know. Or, if you have any suggestions for people we could possibly talk to in the future, that, within the realm of fucking possibility. There's no way we're getting Elon Musk on this podcast, but it's fun. I really enjoy interacting with the community, and I want to thank you all for sticking by and watching this little hour-long podcast to the very end. I'm Dewmonic Abyss, and peace the fuck out.